On November 20th, a new volcanic eruption occurred on the Reykjanes Peninsula in the Sundhnúkur crater series. It began at 11:14 p.m. local time. As scorching magma burst through a fissure approximately 1.5 miles long between Stóra-Skogfell and Sýlingarfell, which later extended to nearly 2 miles.
Active volcano in Iceland. Pictures don't do it well. It is wrong.
In the first few hours, about 13 million cubic yards of magma erupted from the magma chamber, approximately half of the total volume accumulated since the last eruption. Lava flows reached critical regional infrastructure. The Blue Lagoon, a popular tourist destination, was temporarily closed as lava partially consumed its parking area. The primary threat loomed over the pipeline system and energy facilities in the Svartsengi area.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know volcano must be exciting for you, but please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened, as your health and safety is a priority in this case. Thank you.
Lava came dangerously close to the defensive barriers, overflowing them in several places. This forced emergency crews and engineers to urgently raise the barriers to over 13 feet and bury pipelines deeper underground. Despite freezing temperatures and considerable risks, workers persevered under extreme conditions to prevent disruptions to heating and water supplies for local residents.
Þá það eldgosnúmer, ég veit ekki hvað, 8 eða eitthvað. Sorry, he's always teasing me here in the front, that's why we're laughing. So,
Hey, look at the church here to the left. It's a very funky design architecture.
To slow the advance of the lava, 12 powerful water cannons were installed atop the barriers to cool the molten flows. Bulldozers were also deployed to widen protective zones. The lava spread over an area larger than previous eruptions, though its intensity was lower, about 1,700 cubic yards per second, roughly half the rate of the August 2023 eruption. This marks the 6th eruption this year and the 10th since activity began in March 2021. A distinctive feature of this eruption was its abruptness. Unlike past events, there was no increase in seismic activity in the weeks leading up to it.
On the bus to the airport.
The amount of magma beneath Svartsengi was similar to prior eruptions, but recent findings suggest that more magma is now required to trigger an eruption than before. This could indicate that the usual warning signs of eruptions are starting to change. Such changes are not unique to Iceland. Similar phenomena are being observed worldwide. Volcanoes are behaving unpredictably, and experts note that forecasting eruptions is becoming increasingly difficult. They often occur without the usual precursors.
Here you can see the lava fountains spewing up into the air as the ground is separating and the fish.
This development in volcanic activity was predicted a year ago during the global crisis. The Responsibility Forum. We strongly recommend reviewing this information. It could save your life.